What's up, crew?
Hey team, now we're stoked to bring you season 6 on YouTube.
We've got heaps more content coming your way. We've got stacks of full episodes, we've got vlogs, and we've got behind the scenes content.
So hit that subscribe button.
Hit it.
And join the adventure.
Join us. Adventuring.
Come on, let's go.
This week on Fishing and Adventure, we're out wide targeting monsters of the deep. Yee-hoo! Get him up, man. He's got a monster. After suffering land sickness from a bit of a fishing drought while we waited for our new boat to be finished, the day is now finally here and it's time to put the all-new Holy Ship in the drink and see if it's as much of a fish magnet as the last one. Tauranga is a spot which is not only handy to us, but it has a fantastic variety-filled fishery. From the harbour right out to the offshore reefs, it really is one place that screams fish when looking at a marine chart. A year earlier, we were out wide game fishing when we came across a reef that wasn't marked on the charts. At the time, we continued on trolling, but marked the spot, and today is our chance to head back out to drop some baits down to see what might be holding there. It's always exciting fishing new spots, and especially one so far out that would hopefully have had very little recreational or commercial pressure. Well, here we are. Brand new boat, and Mig, what an absolute weapon of a vessel this is.
Yeah, and this thing's a beast. It's kitted out with everything we need, and there's no better place to test it out than here in Tauranga.
That's it, so we're chucking her in the deep end, literally. We're heading out wide, so Mig, get in. Let's get out there, mate.
Hammer down, mate, hammer
Let's
down.
go. This week's challenge is between the two of us to land our personal best wreckfish, which can be either a hapuku or a bass. Both are deep-sea creatures and both can grow to be very large, with the bass being the bigger of the two. Currently, my best wreckfish is a hapuku of 14 kgs, and Mig's best is an absolute monster of a puka, which weighed in at 37.1 kilos. So he definitely has his work cut out for him if he's going to win this challenge. So the first order of the day is bait, and that's going to come hopefully in the form of skipjack tuna. We've got our lure spread running out the back here. We're just running these small tuna lures. We're just going to cruise along at about 7 knots, just in this sort of bluer water, try and pick up a couple of skippies, which will then turn into our big deep drop baits.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Yeah, beautiful. There's a bait.
All right, bungee's back out too.
Yep, get him straight back out, and we'll give this guy, I'll try not to let him bleed too much inside the boat. We'll get the dingbat. Hard and fast procedure. Dingbat in the bin.
Bang on. Yeah. Just cruising nice and slowly over our deep water spot. And looks like we're picking up a bit of sign, which is mint. Doesn't look like much, but those little specks of sign along the bottom there, hopefully will be some tasty deep water species. And we've also got a nice big mid-water line there, just under the 200-metre mark, which hopefully might just be a big school of squid as well, so we'll see if we can target them. But we're just going to throw a bunch of lines down and see what we get.
So 330 metres is fairly deep, and we wouldn't normally be jigging at that depth, but I'm going to give it a crack, because I haven't really targeted hapuku on jigs much before, but they do take jigs. I'm trying to target a hapuku. So it's got a nice 400-gram jig there. That's pretty heavy. It's a slim jig, so it'll drop nice and quickly. Then we're just going to retrieve that back up. And I'm just running that onto 200-pound tough trace. And I've got a couple of metres, probably 3 metres of that. I'm actually just running it back to a swivel, which is then connected up to 80-pound braid, rainbow braid, and then onto this interesting-looking setup, which we've put together for this particular drop. So it's our fast jig, CD fast jig rod on our trusty Kume SLX. So this has got around about sort of 500 or 600 metres on it. So I should be able to have enough capacity there to be able to get that down to 300, obviously. Do a little bit of jigging, hopefully not too much, because it's not the most ergonomic jig combo, but it'll work, I think. We'll give it a crack anyway. Oh, bottom. Oh, no, I'm on.
Oh, yes! Get out of it.
Yep, on the drop.
First drop on the drop.
Wasn't even...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it doesn't feel enormous, though, but... Man, there you go. Oh, it's not bad.
That's
I
crazy.
didn't even get a chance to jig it. Oh, here he goes. How's that? Yeah. I've only got one hook, so I can't leave it there and wait for another one to load up. Oh, something on the jig anyway. Gotta love prospect fishing. I mean, we spotted a bit of sign, so it's not a blind drop, but it's pretty cool to be able to hook up on the very first drop before you even get to the bottom.
Hey, Scotty.
Yeah, mate.
You're not wearing your glasses, are you, mate? Look at this, guys.
How many times is that?
So pretty much every trip, almost.
It's becoming that way.
It's Scott's eyes are getting slightly worse, and he missed an eye on his rod.
No, I was just giving the fish a better chance.
Yeah, gotta even it out, you reckon?
Exactly, but
Yeah.
thankfully this isn't a big fish on the first drop, because that could have been costly. I still hadn't even noticed it. Fighting that fish for about 10 minutes. Oh, man.
Crikey, Dick. I'll give you a bit of grief for
Yeah,
it.
exactly. That's what it's all about, mate.
It's much of a
I'd never give you grief, so.
Oh,
you know.
never ever
No.
have you ever given me grief about me ever mucking something up.
No.
Cue montage of Scott giving me grief.
Oh, we haven't got all day, mate. It's
Yeah,
only
yeah.
It's only half an hour show.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Here we are.
Are we?
Oh, is it a shark?
No, it's a
Harpy.
gem.
Harpy.
Gem. It's a
No.
gem.
Oh, gemfish.
Another Jimmy.
Oh,
Jimmy. Oh, well, there we go.
Oh.
Hey, gemfish.
There we go.
Epic. That's a good deep water species.
It is.
May look like a barracuda, but this is a gemfish, and barracuda you can't eat. Gemfish you absolutely can.
Yeah, they smoke up real nice, and they're just a good eating fish all around, really. There you go. Look at the teeth on them. You'd have a go at you, that's for sure. Hey, Miggy.
Oh,
Hey.
get out of it! Yeah, hua.
Hey? Well, actually, looking at him, he's got half his gill ripped out there. Maybe we'll keep this guy, Mig.
Yep.
And, bit of lunch, exactly. One gemfish. Ah, he's got some gills on him that are sharp. The tastiest in the ocean.
This is a solid fish.
Oh, man, this is a beast.
We're out from Tauranga on our brand new Honda-powered Surtees, and the challenge is set to land our personal best Hapuku or bass. We kick things off with a nice gemfish on a jig, which we pulled out of our spot in 330 metres of water. We've now decided to switch to bait to see if we can't raise one or two of these monsters of the deep.
Long, streamlined baits for this deep water stuff. We've got a chunk of kawai there, a strip of kawai and a strip of that fresh skippy. And then we've got a little light in the middle there. But the rest of that's just a standard, the Hapuku rig. Then I've got that down there to a breakaway sinker. That's important because this is quite heavy trace. You've got looking at like 200-pound trace. So trying to break that with our 37 kg or 80-pound main line, if we get a snag, we're not going to be able to break it. So we need to be able to break that sinker away if it gets stuck in the rocks down there. So that's going to bring those Hapuku blue nose, bass, gemfish from far and wide. Pretty much perfect there, Des. Oh, yeah, on.
On, boys.
On the drop. Yeah, bigger fish. Started off all right, but nah, it feels like another gemfish, so I'm gonna just hold it there.
Drop it to the box.
Go back to the bottom. Let's hold it there for a bit longer and wait for something bigger to jump on that second bait, hopefully. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Boys. Yeah, boys.
Now we're done.
That's a
Now
bit
we're
more
talking.
tight.
That's a bit more weight. Yeah, he is. He's digging in there. He's trying to fight. It's not a monster fish, but feels a little bit heavier than the gemfish. Oh,
Hopefully
here
it's
he
just a
goes.
nice hooker or blue nose, eh?
Hopefully, just a medium-sized one of those would be good. One swimming. Oh, they're not bad sizes, whatever they are, Mig.
Yeah. Blowing some bubbles out on their way up.
Bubbling up. That's looking upside down here, so it's
And they're
looking target species.
Looking target species.
Come on, what are they? The big reveal.
Come on now.
Look at those bubbles blowing up from underneath them. Oh, look out there. Look at the bubbles. Wow. Oh,
What do we got?
Boys!
Oh, boys.
No, one's a gemfish.
One's a gemfish. The
Is
other
it?
one's a big.
One's a monster
big
gem.
blue nose, I think.
Monster gem and a blue nose.
Oh, that's a monster gemfish.
Ew, that's me.
Oh, yeah. There. They ain't going anywhere.
Ew. Nice.
Solid fish.
That's a solid fish, all right? That is some, man, eating fish? I don't know. That's probably up there, they reckon. The tastiest in the ocean. There you go. That's a mean double whammy. The deep sea special. Not quite, I reckon. I reckon the ultimate deep sea special will be a blue nose and a hapuku. But we'll take Mr. GM over here and his impressive looking dentures.
When you're deep sea fishing, the majority of the fish you land won't be able to be released, so make sure you have the means to look after your catch. Plenty of salt ice and either a good fish bin or bag will ensure you get the best quality eating fish.
So we're going to try and target these bigger hapuku now. And we're going with this Marlin live bait rig. What do we got, Mig? Big kawa?
Yeah, I think a big kawa. Might,
That'll bring out a big pucker, you reckon?
oh yes.
Might seem like overkill, but these hapuku got enormous mouths and they'll consume that kawa and no problems at all. That's the rig. It's actually all ready to go to rig up a live bait. We can just rig up a dead bait exactly the same.
Oh, here's the beast rig. Sinker at the bottom. Drop it down.
Crikey, don't we? Oh, yep. Is that on or is that the bottom? Hang on, hang on. Is that a fish?
Feels fish-like.
Is that a fish? Is that a fish on the fish? Is that a fish on the beast bait? An essential piece of kit for trailer boat fishing, and in particular the fishing we're doing today with this deep sea stuff, is some good electronics. So we're running the new Axiom stuff from Raymarine. This is a pretty revolutionary kit, and when you're dropping down baits into this deep water, you do need to be able to drop onto sign. Also need to be able to mark that sign, so having a good set of charts is helpful. So that all comes together nicely, and we run that in conjunction with our unit on the outside, which also works an absolute treat.
So the benefit of having this sounder out here means we've got full accessibility while we're out in the cockpit. So we can be fishing and still be looking at our chart and our fish finder, be marking signs, seeing which way we're drifting. Yeah, it's really revolutionised our fishing. Oh, no, there you go. There you go. Now you got a fish on, mate. Now you got a fish on.
Oh, yeah, boys.
It's a new boat and a new spot to fish out from Tauranga, and the challenge is set for us to land our personal best hapuku. With the first couple of drops resulting in gemfish and blue nose, we've now upped the rig and bait size to try and catch one of these deep sea monsters. To avoid the consequence, Mig needs his fish to be over 37 kgs, and after only 30 seconds of dropping down a whole kahawai, something massive is latched on.
Oh, yep. Is that on or is that the bottom? Hang on, hang on. Is that a fish?
Feels fish-like.
Is that a fish? Is that a fish on the fish? Is that a fish on the beast bait? Oh, get it, spin us around. Where's the old mate? Round the back, or you right there, player? No, Ben's got it. It's a bit of right hand down there, Ben. You get him, Mick. Hang on, I got it. Oh, that didn't even take 10 seconds, Mick.
Yeah. I don't even know if I hit the bottom.
Oh, yeah, it was like just a monster stray line going down there. There you go, eh? The Marlin live bait rig. The whole kahawai. Slap it on down there.
Yeah,
He's taking line
now.
here. This is a big fish, Mig. Yes! Woohoo!
Oh, it's a good tussle. Let's try and get a couple of little bits back on him now. Oh, it's a solid fish. This is a solid fish.
Yeah. Oh, man, this is a beast. Come on, be a harpy.
Sweet, so I've got that fish off the bottom, which is mint. So it's just about taking it easy now, keeping a nice, decent bend in the rod. I'll back the drag off just a fraction, just to allow for any little head shakes that fish does. It does a little head shake, take a little bit of line. If it's too tight, could risk pulling that hook out of the fish's mouth. And now it's just a case of bringing it up from the depths.
Controlling the little Minn Kota on the front, which is holding us in the spot. I'll just back that down a bit because it's quite important, because if we were just to drift, Mig's line would be way out the back there. So there's a nice, easy way of doing it. But it's all out of the way, and Mig can just sit there and fight the fish from that corner of the boat, which is the easiest way to do it, we feel.
It's coming up pretty easy, boys.
Is it? It's blowing up. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. That means it's probably not a shark. If this is what we hope it was, we're geniuses with our big rig.
Oh, yes.
Big bait to target the big harpy.
Man, it's going to pop up ages out
It's
the
going
back.
miles out the
It's
back.
out the back, I can see colour.
Do you see colour?
Yeah.
Holy crap! Oh! Yes!
What a
He's
horse!
done it again! He's done it again, yeah, Mig. Oh, the big bait provided.
Woo-wee.
What did I say earlier? Oh, see, if this is a Hapuku, it might be your PB, and it's pretty much the same size.
Yeah, it
it's
is,
not
mate.
bigger. Hang on, let me just grab that.
I got him.
You all right? There he is.
What
Yeah.
a horse!
That's a beast. Miggy.
Epic!
Yes. Yes. That's a monster.
He's heavier than me.
Yeah, it's a monster.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. Oh,
Woo-wee. Solid black magic.
there it is.
Marlin live bait trace, but it's...
Perfect thing for the job,
yep,
really.
Yep. Unless he got caught in a hole and then we were unable to get him up, there's no way he was breaking off.
Oh, that's epic. The monsters of the deep, there's something about it, eh? It's just exciting. Doesn't matter who's on the rod.
You just never know.
Yeah.
That could have been a big bass, a big blue nose,
Yeah.
a shark.
Just get a big bait down there and see what happens. That's what happens. Yes.
With Mig falling short on nailing his PB Hapuku, it was down to the last bait of the day to see if I could wrangle out my challenge fish to avoid the consequence.
All right, we're getting ridiculous now. We filleted up that blue nose that we caught earlier for our late lunch, and he's going to go down and hopefully catch a big Hapuku.
Yeah.
Or a big wreck fish. It's the best we'll do. Yet to see one of those, so that'll be pretty cool if we do get one of those. But hey, I'll be happy with a big harpy. I don't probably need to go with a bait this crazy for my PB, but we'll do it anyway. We all want to see what this thing produces.
Although tempting to drop a smaller bait to ensure an instant hookup, dropping a bait this big will mean that only a very big fish will be able to eat it. And after a good 10-minute wait, we had an inquiry.
Is it? You got a fish on? No.
Yeah, there's a fish on there. No. Yeah, look. Slack as
Oh, no, there you go. There you go. Now you got a fish on, mate. Now you got a fish
boys.
on.
Oh, yeah, boys. Oh, crap.
Drop that
Yeah,
up.
we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good.
You're under the boat a little bit. Just be careful
That's all right.
how much you lift. Oh, that's a good fish.
Yeah, boys, beast. The beast. I can't let him take any line because it's so close to the
Oh,
bottom.
no. How close were you?
I don't know.
That's all right. Oh, you just give him a couple of pumps.
That's all right. I'm going to
Give him a couple of pumps. Yeah, you go.
I've got his head around now
Yeah.
for a split second. Oh,
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. That's good.
that's good. That's
he
good.
took
Yeah, he
bugger
took
all
his
in.
bugger all. I'm happy.
You got him more than he took.
Okay. This is a beast. Got him off the bottom now. He's got to go relatively steady on him now. Woo. It's definitely good fun fighting these big fish on these semi-lightweight combos. It's not a lightweight combo in terms of power. It's in terms of its, I guess, ergonomics. It's a nice parabolic rod. Action's running all the way through. Right back to the handle here is where the bend is, but there's still heaps of grunt there. So when I lift up, I can still lift the fish and lift its head and turn it around. This little SLX30 has proven to be the dynamite deep drop reel. Okay, we're getting close, Mick.
Getting
Oh,
close.
did I see a bit of a colour down there?
Is it your PB? Is it your PB, eh?
If it's a wreck fish, it's definitely my PB.
Where is he?
Where's his bubbles?
Where is he?
What is he? Look a bit. There he is.
There he is.
I see the bubbles.
There it is.
I see
We
the
can see
bubbles.
some colour. We can see some decent colour too.
Oh, what do we got?
What is it?
Yeah, there he is.
Oh,
Oh,
last bait of the
it's
day.
Last bait.
Alrighty.
Lift him in.
Oh, you got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah! What a fish! What a session, man!
Yeah, hell
They
yeah.
have been on the bite.
Absolutely.
Get him up.
Oh,
Yeah, mean fish.
that's the beast. Woo.
Ooh, yeah.
No consequence for me. Sorry about it, mate.
Oh, what?
Yeah, but you got a beast as well.
Yeah, I did.
You still
Oh,
probably
yeah.
hold the PB on the boat. Look at that.
Yeah.
He was going absolutely nowhere. So what you love about these circle hooks. Come right back around on themselves. So once they go into the fish's mouth, and it's usually in the corner because of the roll around, they roll around, Very rarely will that hook come out again. The Māori word, or the word for the fish, is actually a hapuku, but we call them hapuka, puka. Groper, identified there when you're trying to compare them to other wreck fish, such as a bass, is that bottom jaw there, an underbite as opposed to a rounded jaw. So that's the dead giveaway that is a hapuka.
Pretty similar fight to like you get out of a big kingy or anything
Yeah,
like that.
especially at the start there.
Yeah, pulling line, and especially with fighting it on those lighter rods.
Yeah.
It's yeah, you're getting a good decent fight out of that fish, which is awesome.
They've got holes they live in, there's reef they obviously live around and predate. They cruise on up to their prey with that massive mouth and just engulf whatever's in their way. To give you an idea how big their mouths are, we will demonstrate with none other than Mig's head. In you there, Mig. In you go. There it is. You all right, Mig?
Yeah, it's a good hat.
Yes. Look at that. They would have swallowed half of Mig.
Oh,
You all right?
yeah, those rafts work well, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's what you can feel how those teeth. Yep. You all right? Yep, there you come.
Ah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, there are thousands of little raspy little teeth, and anything goes in there, it can't come back out again unless it's seriously powerful. So once they grab a hold, you're done for. Whew. That's awesome. Good work, Mig. And it's consequence time.